come on in, hang out. So for this, I did get all of the stuff at Hobby Lobby. So you're going to need some styrofoam cones. I bought this in the fabric department, the sewing department, fabric and sewing. So I did buy all of this by the yard. It's different trims. Oh, also you're going to need some candlesticks. So I did get the candlesticks. I definitely recommend you probably looking somewhere else for candlesticks because this was $9 and this one was $10. And they're now part of the year price thing, so they're never going to go on sale. So, yeah. But we're going to start off. I wanted to do red and white because I thought these would be really cute for like a gingerbread theme. So, definitely love this. But, you have a guide on these. If you ever buy some styrofoam cones, you basically have a guide in the back. So I want this towards the back, right? So we're going to start off by adding, let's see, actually I kind of want to cut this beforehand. So this is just going to be a project that we're going to use hot glue and Jesus Christ. Okay. Hey. So I think these are really fun. You can use different trims that you might have. You can also buy trims online on Etsy and other places. But all you're going to do is just wrap that around. That is all you're going to do is just wrap that around there, you guys. So we've got the first layer. And now I'm going to come in with some other trims. So I want them like red and white. They're kind of like peppermint themed. So just going around. I'm going to cut that up. And this we're just going to apply directly to just going to go around and around, kind of establishing my pattern. And like I said, all of this can be found at Hobby Lobby. That's where I got all of this. So now we're just going to start working our way up. So kind of leaving that on the setting there on the table. So do you see what I'm doing? Just stacking it on top of each other. So we're going to do white, red, like they're all going to be. And so we start a pattern. So I started off with the eyelet. Then we did the little sheer one, which I kind of wish was a little bit longer. And then we did the white, solid white, solid red, and then we're going to do the exact same thing going all the way up until we cover the entire thing. So really it's pretty quick, easy craft, you guys. But I think this would be cute to offer in your craft booth. Something different, because not everyone always wants like a big wreath, a swag, a garland, right? Maybe they just want something small. I kind of got this idea actually from, I remembered what I bought last year. There were some cute little, and I took them to my grandma's house already. I did not leave them here. I took them the other day. But she had taken some old music books and cut them up into like different size squares. And then she ran like a skewer and like in a vintage candle holder. She glued it in there. She set it in there. But all she did was she stacked the pieces of paper all in it. And they were really, really cute. So we did the eyelet. We did the sheer. Then we're going to do the white and then the red. Something different. You know, I do so many wreaths and swags and centerpieces and stuff like that. I'm like, I want to give y'all something a little bit different, right? So this is kind of the idea. I'm going to use the tall one on this. So you guys see? I actually saw an idea. It's also kind of what helped me think of it. I was like, oh, that's really cute, because you can change, you can do these to kind of suit your own decor, right? But I had seen one that they use like an old sweater. And so I was like, oh. But they did like a little candlestick. Actually, it was like kind of like they put like pieces together. It was a base and then like a spindle. And then they ran that up through, and they cut a Christmas tree out and they filled it. And I was like, oh, that's cute. And I was like, ooh, what if I did trims? So everything can be found at Hobby Lobby. So up here at the top, I'm actually going to not follow the pattern. And I'm going to do another eyelet up here. Now we'll take a ribbon. Let's see. So how many loop do I want on that one? That is 5 inches. Pinch and twist. 5 inches. Pinch and twist. 6 inches. Pinch and twist. 6 inches. Pinch and twist. And then we're going to bring in 5 inches. So, because I want my bow, actually we're going to do 2 more loops of the 6 inch. Pinch and twist. 2 more loops of the 6 inch. Pinch and twist. And then I'm going to bring in 5 inches because I want it to be a double-sided bow for up at the top. Pinch and twist. 5 inches. Pinch and twist. And we'll cut that. And then on this side, back here, and bring back a tail. I want to make sure that all the tails are pointing a certain direction. So now we have our bow that's essentially double-sided. So like that. So that way it sits right up there. And then I can trim the tails. So I'll just put some glue up here at the top. And I'll actually just trim these tails up. Now, I didn't glue them on the pedestals yet. I am going to glue it on the pedestal, but you don't have to glue it on the pedestal. But you don't have to glue it on there. You can just set these on the table. Boom, done. To cover up the zip tie. So look how cute that is. Y'all, that's all I got for y'all. Thanks for hanging out with me, and I will see y'all next time. Okay? Bye, y'all.